What's cracking, Jack? It's week 10 of the NFL, Sunday, November 9th, and you're in the jungle. We're going to break down all 12 games for Sunday and come up with the best bet for all of them right here, right now. Happy week 10, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We're going to break down every game on Sunday for week 10 of the NFL, all 12, and come up with the best bet for all of them. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll be dropping a player prop standalone video for week 10 early Saturday morning. I'm going to leave for you two links in the comment section. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day. And for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best bet of week 10 text to your phone. The second link is to become a jungle member. And for as little as 55 cents a day as a member, you get my full betting card text to your phone every single morning. All sports, all access. You also get entry into our members-only Discord and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you are considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by MyBookie.ag. We partner with MyBookie.ag for a couple reasons. Number one, because I know some of you guys live in states where the restrictions as to what books you can and can't use. Well, MyBookie.ag is one of the biggest offshore sports betting sites that there is. So no matter where you live in the U.S., you can place bets. They have some of the most competitive lines that there are. They also have a deal for Jungle viewers. Sign up for a new account at MyBookie.ag using promo code SILVERBACK, and your first bet is insured up to $500. That means that the first bet that you place with them, if it doesn't hit, they'll refund it up to $500. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Open up an account at MyBookie.ag, promo code SILVERBACK. Our journey begins with the Falcons and the Colts in Germany early Sunday morning. Now, there's no word as to whether or not Rammstein will be singing the German national anthem, nor any word if they'll be performing Du Hast at halftime. They're keeping that close to the vest. Atlanta plus 6.5 over-under is set at 48.5. We're going against the public here. Public's all over the Colts. We're taking the Falcons with the points. Weird things happen. Weird things, man, with these overseas games. And ordinary handicapping doesn't always travel with the teams. The biggest known that you can handicap, however, is a team defense when they travel like this to way different time zones. The Falcons have the better defense. Falcons' pass defense has been one of the best units in football all season. They're number one in the NFL against the pass, allowing just 158 passing yards a game. The Colts allow 245. Daniel Jones struggled last week against a terrible Steelers pass defense. Steelers are the worst statistically pass defense in the NFL. He struggled against them last week, and I don't think he gets back on track this game with a weird travel situation against the best pass defense in the league. Michael Penix Jr. coming off his best game of the season against the Patriots, who have a very good pass defense. Penix was 47 with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions last game. Take the points with the Falcons. Buffalo at Miami, Bills minus 9.5. Over-under at 49.5. I'd play the over. I don't like either team's defense. They played once this season to 51 points, where the over-under was set at 50.5. Their second game last season, they played to 57 points when the line was set at 49. 6 of their last 8 games have gone over this total. Take the over 49.5 in Buffalo, Miami. Browns at the Jets. Cleveland minus 1.5. Road favorites, bless their hearts. Over under 37.5. The Jets coming off their big win against the Bengals, and man, is Aaron Glenn pumped. I'm taking the Jets plus the 1.5. They've at least shown that they can score points. Dylan Gabriel's just not getting it done for Cleveland. His 26.6 quarterback rating is 31st in the NFL. The only quarterback it's higher than is Tennessee rookie Cam Ward. Browns are 30th in the NFL in scoring. They score just 15.8 points a game, and they're dead last in first downs. The Jets have a good defense, and Cleveland's defense is not as good on the road as it is at home. The Jets have proven they can score. New York has scored 20 points or more in 5 of their 8 games. Cleveland has scored more than 17 points just once this season. Take the 1.5 with the Jets and plug your nose. Giants at the Bears. Giants plus 4.5. Over under 46.5. I like the Giants here. I think they're better on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, and I think that Jackson Dart can get just enough done against a Bears defense that's 29th in scoring. Chicago allows 28.4 points a game, 25th against the run, 25th against the pass. I think the Giants are a live dog here. Take the G-Men plus 4.5. Jacksonville at Houston. Houston plus 1.5, over under 37.5. C.J. Stroud out for the Texans. What I always say, Jack, in the jungle, we play the high totals over and the low totals under. Take the under 37.5. These two teams played once this season. Houston won 17-10. Quick math tells me that's 27 total points. Both offenses should have a hard time scoring. Both defenses are stingier than the Greenberg family. Down the street, Houston, number 1 in the NFL in points allowed, allowing just 15.1 points a game, and first in first downs allowed. Jacksonville, third against the run, which will be tough for a Houston team to move the ball without C.J. Stroud. Take the under 37.5. Patriots at the Buccaneers, game of the day. Tampa Bay minus 2.5, over under at 48.5. I like Tampa Bay on the money line. New England's a very good team, but they're 4-0 on the road. They won't go 8-0 on the road. They're due for a road loss. They're going into Tampa Bay against a 6-2 Buccaneers team coming off a bye. Extra prep time, extra rest time. They're still without key offensive pieces, but they just keep winning. Baker Mayfield wins games, and he wins the close ones. Tampa Bay is 6-0 against the spread their last 6 games against top 10 defenses, which New England has. The Patriots 5-14 straight up in their last 19 games as an underdog. I think Tampa Bay wins a close one. Give me the Buccaneers on the money line. Baltimore at Minnesota. Baltimore minus 4.5, the over-under at 48.5. I like Baltimore minus the points. They have a huge quarterback edge with Lamar Jackson. J.J. McCarthy played an efficient game last week, but that game was won by the running game and won by the Vikings defense. I'm still not a believer in McCarthy. Baltimore's defensive statistics are a little bit misleading with the team they have on the field now because they've gotten a lot healthier and they've gotten a lot of pieces back. I think the Ravens win by a good margin in Minnesota. Saints at the Panthers. Saints plus 5.5, over under 38.5. I like the Panthers here. New Orleans 0-4 on the road. Carolina 3-1 at home. The Saints have the worst point differential in the NFC at minus 105. They have nothing to hang their hat on. Offensively, they're 31st in points, 31st in red zone efficiency, and 30th in points per play. Yards per play, I'm sorry. Carolina has been able to move the ball on the ground. They're 5th in rushing. And defensively, they're a top 15 team, 6th in red zone efficiency. Lay the 5.5 with the home team. Arizona at Seattle. Cardinals plus 6.5. The over-under 45.5. Seahawks taking a lot of public money, Jack. 74% of the public money is on Seattle. I'm big into what the Seahawks are doing, but I'm taking the 6.5 with the Cardinals. Pardon me. Seattle is 3-8 at home against the spread their last 11 games. I love that Arizona named Jacoby Brissett as the starting quarterback. The offense runs so much better with him. The Cardinals are 62% against the spread this season. They have not lost by this margin of over 6.5 once the entire year. They've covered this line every single game. I don't think it won't happen. I don't think that this will be the game in Seattle that they don't get it done cover-wise with Jacoby Brissett at the helm. I think it's going to be a tough, closely played defensive game. Take the points with the Cardinals. Lions at Commanders. Detroit minus 8.5. Over-under set at 49.5. Lay the points with the Lions because their cover machines off a loss and the Commanders stink. Rams at the 49ers. LA minus 4.5. Over-under 49.5. I think the Rams might be the most complete team in the NFL. Fully operational Death Star. They're the only team that's top 8 in offense and defense. The Rams have the number 1 passing attack in the NFL. And if I had to pick one quarterback to win one game for me today, as we speak, I'm not sure that quarterback's name is not Matthew Stafford. He's playing the best football I've seen him play in his career. The Rams have covered the spread 75% of games this season. The offense has put up 69 points the last 2 weeks, and now they get Puka Nacua back to go along with the connection that Stafford has made with Devontae Adams. The depleted 49ers won't be able to keep pace offensively with the Rams, especially against the Rams defense that's second in the NFL in points allowed. Lay the 4.5 with the Rams. Don't think twice about it. Steelers, last game we're looking at, the 8 o'clock game, 8:15 game. Steelers at the Chargers, LA minus 2.5 at home, over under 44.5. This is a sneaky spot to take the Chargers, Jungle Nation. People are too high on Pittsburgh after the win over the Colts, but if you look inside the numbers, man, they won that game by just 7 points. They won the turnover battle 5-0. That's an outlier. That's not going to happen again. I'm not buying that Steelers defense after one good game. Pittsburgh has the worst pass defense in the NFL. They allow 278.2 passing yards a game, worst in the league. And it's a Chargers offense that moves the ball well through the air. They're 6th in the NFL, averaging 250.6 passing yards a game. The Chargers have also been a very good defensive team this year. They're 4th in red zone efficiency, 3rd in first downs allowed, and 3rd in passing yards allowed. And the Steelers have to pass the ball because they can't run it. They rank 30th. I like the Chargers minus the 2.5 points. Let's have a day, Jungle Nation, and I'll see you for our player prop video a little bit later on with a little more money in your pocket.